Really weird story. So this guy, his name is Clif High. It was 1997. He developed this software program called Web Bot, and what it would do, it would scan the entire internet, collect data, it would make predictions for the stock market. But then he delved into it a little more. It's just like, let's see what else it can predict. In 2009, it came up with a prediction of the future that there was going to be a battle in the air with the military and UFOs, and that even UFOs would be fighting UFOs. Oh. But there had to be a trigger to this. Donald Trump would be interviewed by Joe Rogan.
Bruh.
According to Clif High's predictions, derived from his WebBot project, an alien invasion is theorized to occur 39 days after Donald Trump's October 25, 2024, interview with Joe Rogan. This would place the supposed event on December 3, 2024. Depending on your time zone, this could be today or tomorrow. Do you think this will happen? Well, notice what others are saying about it.
I have a really weird story. So this guy, his name is Clif High. It was 1997. He developed this software program called Web Bot, and what it would do, it would scan the entire internet, collect data, it would make predictions for the stock market. But then he delved into it a little more. It's just like, let's see what else it can predict. In 2009, it came up with a prediction of the future that there was going to be a battle in the air with the military and UFOs, and that even UFOs would be fighting UFOs.
Oh.
But there had to be a trigger to set it in motion. Yeah, set it in motion. It said that when this trigger happens, then 39 days later, this prediction will come true. Here's the crazy part. 2009. The trigger was Donald Trump would be interviewed by Joe Rogan.
Bro, no. No way, dude. That's crazy.
But let's talk about this AI prophecy and some of the implications that it may have. So here's the thing. So back in 2009, some of you don't know that there was actually AI, artificial intelligence, back in 2009. There was this program called WebBot. And it made a startling prediction. If in fact all this is true, it's really hard to substantiate some of this stuff, but I think for the sake of conversation, it's interesting. So a major aerial event involving UFOs would occur 39 days after a very specific trigger event. So this is at least the conversation that's happening. So the AI said, now 2009, this AI program called WebBot made this prediction that a major aerial event involving UFOs would occur 39 days after a specific trigger event. And what is this trigger event? It's that a certain political figure being interviewed by Joe Rogan would be the impetus for then now 39 days later, this like aerial event in the sky. So here's what's weird. That interview actually happened on October 25th, 2024. So 39 days from that date is December 3rd.
Did you notice the problem in this prediction? The trigger event is Joe Rogan interviewing a prominent politic figure. Donald Trump was not mentioned. This WebBot forecasts are often based on analyzing vast amounts of online data, generating symbolic language, and leaving room for interpretation. So this is at best a speculation, and it is surprising that it has gone viral. True, mentioning Joe Rogan interview is an impressive forecast since this was unlikely as at 2009. But I feel what sparked interest in this is the recent Congress investigation into the matter and the hovering light in the Capitol Hills. Listen to this.
Storm coming. Today, we're checking out recent UFO sightings that have been raising a lot of concerns, starting with the whammy in Washington, D.C. You can see as the video starts, there's already these strange lights over the Capitol, and normally people would just brush them off. But as you watch the video, you'll start to see these lights literally materialize and dematerialize in and out of thin air. Like they could just pop in and out of existence. This is crazy.
That is why the whole Clif High prediction is gaining traction. But by the 5th or at the end of this week, if nothing happens, we know there is no truth to all this. Perhaps it will be reinterpreted when another prominent politician is interviewed by Joe Rogan. But on the flip side, some prophets had said interesting things with regards to UFOs or UAPs. Brandon Biggs says this is a sign of the end time.
Months before I come back to get you, they're going to talk about aliens a lot. It's one of the signs. And this is in 2014. He said they're going to talk about aliens a lot. Like, it's going to become a big deal. And he told me, you'll know and to be watching for the great deception that's about to take place. There's going to be something take place. There's an event. You'll see. There's a great...
So the recent hype over aliens is not strange. It was prophesied long time ago. In one of his videos, Brandon identified these aliens as demons. Hubert Angel seemed to agree.
Between that came out of the meeting of angels. And when we say angels, we're talking about aliens. Now you say, what do you mean by aliens? The problem is you've been confused by this guy called Steven Spielberg. So whenever you hear alien, it's like, whoa, big eyes and stuff like, it just means a race from another world.
That's right.
All right. So they came, slept with the daughters of men and produced another race. And when they produced another race, I don't want to go to the book of Enoch and stuff like that because I would have.
Hubert Angel is here saying that those angels that cohabited with women in Noah's day are aliens. He seems to think that these angels who later became demons came from another habitation. I think those were angels from third heaven. But is it possible that the aliens we talk about today are not demons but other intelligent creatures of God from another planet? One instance of this that come to mind is Professor Howard Storms, who met Jesus after his death. See what he says.
I asked them if there were other worlds, and they said, yeah, the universe is full of other worlds, and there are other dimensions of other physical universes, and those are filled with other worlds. So there's worlds in our physical universe. There's unlimited number of worlds, inhabited worlds with intelligent beings, and then there are other.
So it is possible that we are dealing with other intelligent creatures far higher than us. They possess technology that far exceed what we know. For example, listen to what Luis Elizondo says about the capabilities of this aliens.
For example, instantaneous acceleration, which was one of the observables of the program that I belong to, ATIP. The human body can withstand about 9 G-forces for a short period of time before you suffer negative biological consequences, blackouts and ultimately redouts and even death. Comparison, our best technology, the F-16, which is it's an older platform, but one of our most highly maneuverable aircraft, manned aircraft, made by General Dynamics, can perform about 17 or 18 G-forces before you start having structural failure, meaning that the airframe begins to disintegrate while you're flying. The vehicles we're talking about are performing in excess of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 Gs.
Isn't that mind-boggling? I feel we have a lot to learn about our cosmos. It is possible that at the time you're watching this video, the supposed prediction must have come and gone. I will be on the lookout for any information relating to this prediction, whether it happened or not. So check back later on my channel. A subscription will help you get an update quickly. Let me know what you think in the comments section.